Hey y'all, well I'm just having so much fun with this and just talking to y'all. It cut off on me like it often does, and so we're on part 150,000 and I'm zooming in a little now. We're using this Olivia Palermo makeup and I'm loving it. So I went ahead and finished my brows, and now I'm going to use this pencil, Luxe Pencil 230 by Zoeva, and we're going to use this little color over here, this kind of pinky champagne color. Use a pencil brush so you can get right into your tear duct. I just want to pick up some of that little pink champagne color, maybe also right at the edge of the brow there, just to wake up the eye a little bit, just a little bit. We already put on a little bit of you know, the creamy matte, but I always like to add a little frost right in the tear duct to kind of wake it up a little bit. And then I kind of go right there where the brow starts out, just to pick up that little shine. Just a little bit. Did I? Here it is, okay. Alright. There. And we did do the cool brown for liner through the lashes and the brow. I might bring a little of that blue on around. Let's do that, but I don't want to use that. We'll use this. I'll use this blue and another pencil brush. I don't want to use the same one because that's for lighter colors. This is for darker colors pencil brush. And I'm just going to kind of connect this blue out here right there and bring it in just a little. Just connecting on the edge. Y'all, it's not taking. I wonder if it's because that already had a dark brown on it. Let's try it again. That's better. Okay, that's better. Yeah. And also wetted it a little bit. So always make sure that your corner is very saturated and bring it on around down here. And kind of let it wisp right into the lashes. With the heaviest part right out here, the darker part. Because we already have that soft brown kind of filling in the lashes. This is just mainly for color. It's very blue. It's a very blue look now. But I kind of like it because this shirt does have blue in it, as you can see. It's got blue, and so now my blue eyes will look pretty with it. Okay, so that's that. So now I want to do a little bit of blending. Now that we've got all the color on, you always blend after you've got all the color on. And always, whatever blending brush you're using, make sure you use, I've got a little towel down here, that you clean it off so you don't have an old color on there that you're blending into it. And this did have, for some reason, it had blue. This must be my blue brush. Okay, and I'm just going to blend that area out right there, both sides. Just want to blend it in a little bit. There. Yeah, that's all I want to do. And then I might use a little foam brush tip. One of these. It's just a sponge brush on a stick. That's all that really is. To kind of make sure I clean up where this glitter is, because it is blue. And make sure that I kind of blend in if there's like a place that looks a little too crummy or too uneven. Y'all, I think that just broke. That's the only thing about these sponges is they get dried out, so that's trash now. That's okay. I'm finished anyway. Okay, so what can you do to really finish off this look? First of all, y'all know my little trick, I'm always doing that. Try to get the edges nice and blended. I like to put on a liner when you've got a dark color, and I'll tell you why. It just makes it look more finished. So I'm going to put on liner. Just a regular cat eye. I'm not adding any extra. You know, sometimes when I say extra, what I mean is sometimes what I will do is add a few extra lashes. Just, you know, put them in with the ink. There. What do y'all think? Alright, the hardest thing is making them even, y'all. Okay, right about there. Okay. And then I practically lay this down on the lash to make sure that I'm right in the lash line. Because I want to make sure that the black goes all the way to the lash root and fills any little fleshy color there. If you have darker skin, this is not probably as difficult for you. But when you have really light skin, it is. That's as even as I think I'm going to get. Here. See how it just gives it a little more finished look now? And you know what else I just noticed? I look so orange on the forehead. That's not blended well at all. Let's just blend that out a little bit. There we go. Really? Okay, this is Champagne Pop, and I can tell you it's too gold for me for a shimmer. I need more cool. This is very yellow gold shimmer. It's not a good color for me. Oh well. That's what I have now. So anyway, yeah, you can't really, unless you start your makeup over, it's not really easy to take off a highlighter. So we'll just have to live with that for now. Alright. So, what are your thoughts on this eyeshadow and lipstick? I feel like the color is too light for my lips, but considering I have a really dark lid, that might be a good thing today. But the packaging, I think, rivals Charlotte Tilbury, which I think is the prettiest packaging there is. It's rose gold with wine, but I love just this kind of basket weave or checkerboard gold pattern. It's really beautiful. The weight of it is substantial. It feels like expensive makeup. When you pay more for something, you want it to look it. You want it to look it. You want it to feel it. And so, yeah. Hats off to this gal, Olivia Palermo. Olivia is spelled normal, and then Palermo. Can y'all see that? I hope you can. Okay. I'll link it below. Okay, so what would I do now? Some mascara, but it's just in my liner. What happens if you do a eyelash curler right after you do your liner, y'all? You lose some of it, but I'm going to have to because I need to get moving and do other things today. And just my makeup. I love makeup. I could do makeup all day long. That's why I have a makeup channel. I think it's fun. It's artistic to me. I feel like, what's that guy's name? Bob Goss, when he says, we're not making mistakes, we're having happy little trees. Or whatever it is he always says. And people always quote him on it, except I don't ever quote him correctly. But we're not making mistakes. We're having happy little makeup fun. Okay. There we go. I'll do it over here again because it slipped. There we go. Did I get it? I guess for the most part. And I do want to use a waterproof today. And so I'm trying to look over there and see which ones do I have that are waterproof. Hold on. Let me see. What do I have over here? What do I have? What do I have? Does anybody know what that comes from, by the way? Yes. This is L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. And it's a regular spiral brush. And we're going to use that. Yes, we are. What do you have? What do you have? Comes from a restaurant in Atlanta called the Varsity. And you come up to this big old-fashioned diner line. You come up to the counter, and the guys yell, what do you have? What do you have? And they're all yelling it, and there's just like 50 people at the thing at once, and it's kind of chaotic. People love it. And the food is greasy good. It's like onion rings, fried onion rings, and chili dogs, and you really should go straight home afterwards, that's how I'll put it. But it tastes so good. I would not call it health food. They also have a very famous product called the Frosted Orange. And it's like an orange icy shake. It is very, very good. Chick-fil-A has something similar in lemon. It's called frosted lemonade. And you have to like lemon and you have to like cream because it's not supposed to taste like an icy. It tastes like cream, lemon and cream. So if you're looking for so in other words, it's like the orange is citrusy. And so when you put citrus with cream, you got to have a taste for that or you will not like it. Especially lemon, because lemon's even stronger than orange, actually. I like it occasionally. It's not my favorite. My favorite is the frosted coffee. But, you know, I can only have those sometimes because they are the higher end caloric choices. And I like that we have choices. If you want to do the salad, you have the salad. If you want to have waffle fries, you have waffle fries. If you want to have fruit cup, you can have that. I like that we have choices in this world. Our God gives us choices. So why should we do any less? That's how I feel about it. I don't think you should ever make anyone do anything unless they're threatening someone else's welfare directly. Okay, I've got a little crumb that just hit, and you should never do what I just did, but I really kind of got to hurry, and I don't have time to go find my little... I used to keep right here, I don't know what happened to them, my little cotton buds that have the point on the end, so they're really good for corrections. And maybe I'm out. I need to look and see what I did with them, because those are very helpful almost every time I do makeup. Y'all, I forgot to put on liner. Crayon liner, water line. That's why it's not looking finished to me. I feel like it will look much more finished once I do that. Yeah. It always darkens up the look, so that's more, for a lot of people, they say it's more of an evening wear look. To them, that's fine. To me, it's an everyday look. I like dark liner. And people say, well,